Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Tori, and today I am going to be setting up my February spreads in my reading bullet journal. So I have kind of decided to go with a more red theme, as you can tell from the papers I have spread out, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be really pretty. I did grab some more of those collage paper packs that I used for the January spread, and I really love the way that these red ones are designed. I think they're really pretty. I will be setting this up very similarly to the way that I set up January because that seemed to work really well for me last month. So let's get started. So just as a kind of refresher, my January spread, we have the cover page and then my monthly stats, the haul and unhaul, and then the reviews. So for February, we're going to start with the cover page, and I have already cut out the middle haul and unhaul page for the monthly spread after that. So let's start with the cover page. I kind of went through these earlier to figure out which of the red collage papers were my favorite, to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with those. And I really love this one that's got like the papers and roses. I think we're definitely going to use that. I do like the kind of gothic rose style pictures as well. So let's start with that. I am going to be using another Lord of the Rings page in this because I love the way that that looks, and that's just kind of a theme that I want to continue using throughout the bullet journal. So I pulled a couple of pages from my old Lord of the Rings book, and I'm going to set those aside because we'll be using those as well. And then I also have these really cool vellum paper pieces from some old projects. This one has just really cool old style cursive writing on it, and then this one has like a faint silver fleur-de-lis pattern. So I pulled those aside too because I think those would look really pretty with the red collage papers. And I also pulled our favorite tissue paper designs. We'll see. I'm sure one of these will end up in here somewhere because I absolutely love them. Possibly the rose, because we're doing the rose theme for this, and I really, really love this one. I've used the other version of this paper in the beginning of my setup, so I think we are going to pull that one aside for sure. But that's kind of the plan. I also pulled a few washi tapes. I have a couple of black ones with the kind of gold trim or design in them, and then I have a couple of just basic colors as well. So let's start on February's cover page. I think this is about done. I'm really actually very happy with this. There's several moments during this process where I always look at it and think, I don't know if this is going to work out, but that's where trusting the process comes in, because I'm super, super happy with this. I love the way that the washi tape all kind of accents it. I love cutting things out of paper and it kind of changes that you're not working with only straight lines then, and I think that really changes up the collage a lot. And this little bit here, I realized about halfway through that cutting this out was gonna not cover this whole white space in the center. So this was, I had one of those tissue paper pieces and it had the writing on it that was very similar to my accent vellum. And so that was kind of a little easy fix, and I think it turned out really pretty. Yeah, I absolutely love the way that this collage turned out, and it's time to finally put our February sticker on the page. All right, let's put our final touch on the page. I am thinking, yeah, let's put it right in the middle here. And there is our mostly completed cover page. I may do some things with it after this, but for the most part, I'm really happy with it and ready to move on to the monthly stats page. Okay, so let's do the haul and unhaul panel first. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time, which was putting a piece of washi tape over the edges. It makes it look a little bit cuter and also is easier to flip. We're just gonna fold it over onto the other side. And then I'm going to use my corner cutter. Okay, I'm going to use my 0.4 liner to draw the grid for this. I think our little haul and unhaul page is done. So let's move on to the monthly stats page. Now, if we look back at January, one of the things that I didn't love about this page was how large the headers were. So as you can see, I made them much smaller this time around, and I think that's going to work a lot better. We're going to start with the boxes, and then we will decorate around them. I am already loving the smaller text on the page. I think it looks so much better. I think that definitely makes all the difference compared to the January spread, which I still liked, but this just looks way more clean. And the January spread was getting a little busy text-wise for my taste, so I am just thrilled with how this looks. Okay, and there we have a completed monthly stats page. I really like this one. I feel like it ended up feeling a little bit more simple than the January spread, and I am completely okay with that. And I still am completely in love with this cover page. I love how this turned out. So the last bit is we're going to move over to the reviews page. All right, guys, we have a finished February spread setup. We have the cover page all finished. I may have to go back and use a little bit of the glue tape to stick down some of the washi, but it will also stick better once the book has been closed for a little while. I'm super, super happy with this cover page. I love how it turned out, and I really love the stats setup. It is a lot smaller and less kind of cluttered and messy than January's was with the smaller headers, and I love that. I think this turned out really pretty. I love this combination of washi tape a lot, and I've been looking for an excuse to use some of these black washi tapes with the gold, so this was the perfect fit. We've got our hauls and unhauls, and I decided to go with a cream color instead of the silver that I used for January in the every other stripes on the list for unhaul and haul, and I like the way that looks. And then we've got our pages set up for review, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough to fill, again, at least 5 of these this month, so I will probably end up putting a little collage in this bottom space, but I want to leave it open for now just in case I do need it for a book review. So that is the last of the February setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think and what you are excited to read in February. I have already had some awesome reads this month, and I cannot wait to show you guys when I do my monthly wrap up at the end of February. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic week. I hope you're reading some 5-star reads, and we'll see you in the next video.